Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chargers and the Bills, and it's all up next.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick back in 2018 from Wyoming, Josh Allen.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the handoff, it's Singletary. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Allen going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just...
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bills are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round, but he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He gets this out to Spiller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Brought down by Ed Oliver. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
That's a nice throw there. He's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Herbert now. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in, and it's hard to defend.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. From the 31, Allen. And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Allen. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 35. From the gun, it's Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 14. And now they're in the hurry-up. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. They'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. To the air, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This fourth and final matchup on this Divisional Round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC Divisional Round game. And it was the New England Patriots who will be moving on as they were able to take care of the Indianapolis Colts. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats for the Chargers in that first half. And not much went right in those first two quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's been no contest in terms of the rushing yards. You see a much, much brighter picture there. Final adjustments are underway in the locker rooms. Which of these two teams will survive and advance to next weekend's AFC Championship game? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, it's that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down, and able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 124 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary, and he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. And now they'll throw with Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a 1st down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's got it down to the 28. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Singletary again. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's pounded them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On the give, this is Singletary. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On third down, they go with Singletary. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
But sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. Singletary will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Probably the Bills offense have hurt him for a bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cow.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. That drive a long way, spanning 15 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From just shy of midfield, Herbert. It's caught. Beckham. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. He finds his target, Allen. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. To the air again, Herbert. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. 2nd down and goal. Herbert. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to the hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the number 1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the number 1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. Shoves him aside. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.